because we'll do that in a little bit.
I'll go to Facebook Live.
We're gonna get Facebook going for a little bit, and then we'll
Go to
get over to
Facebook.
TikTok Live. Because I gotta send people over that way,
Facebook going.
and I hope this does it on Facebook.
Oh, who is that?
You've
got mail.
You got mail.
Not my
All right,
mail.
I really want to talk to y'all about something. So, I mean, this is real world shit.
I like real world shit.
Yeah, it's been on channel 3, 5, 13. Are we live yet?
Yes, we are actually.
Y'all go to Whisper, and I think you talked about
Yeah, we are. We're talking about the fact you haven't brought in the libations.
it. I can't hear you.
Good vibration.
It says I'm following you. Oh, yeah. it says
Where
I
in
can't be live.
Arkansas is
I don't see where you're live on here, bro.
where
I'm
is
working on it, buddy.
where in Arkansas is Dredd going?
Foxy.
Oh, he's going to Hoxie.
He's going to Hoxie.
Oh,
Good man, spread your wings and
Now,
fly, bro.
Is he going to be a heel there? Or is he
Don't
gonna
matter who the hell goes to Hoxie.
I have no idea.
He'll be a heel, baby, whichever he wants to be in Hoxie.
No.
All right, we're gonna see.
Does
if
anybody-
that works.
Nobody goes to Hoxie. Except for
Yeah,
Hoxie.
It's about,
Hoxie.
it's about being on fucking.
The Hoxians
Facebook
go to
and
Hoxie.
shit. You can't. I mean, that's. You
Alright.
have to pay attention.
All right,
to
you're
shit
you're
now.
you're
You can't
you
just fucking
you've been a
do
little
whatever
too
you
deep,
want.
man. You're old school shit.
That old school shit's out the window. You can't. You gotta be whatever.
Man, nowadays you could be a baby on 25th Street, roll down to South 8 and you be a heel.
Be in West Philadelphia.
No, you
born
can't.
and raised.
Not no
Born
more.
and raised around West Philadelphia days.
You gotta be one or the other. Because
Alright, here we go.
because Facebook.
Here we go. We're trying to get this sorted out here.
Roll down to South 8 and be a heel.
All right, yeah, we're up. We're up.
Are we
right
live?
now.
We're
Now
live
we
and
gotta
in
get
living
this
color.
sucker on Facebook.
I thought that
you
was
tried that the
Facebook.
last time and it didn't
Called-
work.
Oh, that's
called,
the tube of you.
This is the two of you. And we'll get it right here. And we're gonna share it right here. Boom. Let's go. And we'll get it live on here in just 1 second.
There's your
Uh-huh.
drink.
Here we go.
And that takes you to YouTube or tube of you. The link does.
Yep. It's the only way we're gonna be able to do it.
You should type on there, edit it to click on the link. You must click on the link. Some of these folks need babysitting like that. They ain't got the sense to, oh, there's a blue link. I don't see nothing. Be clicky.
Here we go.
Steps in mute. Steps in feedback.
All
The
right.
thing about YouTube is you can turn your phone sideways.
What's up, folks?
Click on the link. You must click on the link. So you can go live and then turn it sideways. Oh, thank you.
Some of these folks need babysitting.
Yeah, man.
They ain't got the sense to.
Ain't gonna be no more of that.
I don't see nothing.
Ow! Don't tear
Look,
the
I'm
microphone.
already got a booze over there, you jack
The thing
butt.
about YouTube is you can turn your phone sideways. Click on the link. You must click on the link.
Turn your volume down.
But then I can't hear myself.
Are we on live?
We're on YouTube Live.
On YouTube Live.
Oh. Hello, people.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
He said, people, people, people.
Oh, you beautiful people.
All right, I have got to.
I'm gonna figure out how to do it on TikTok Live.
Well, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Not that we're mentioning any other social media outlets.
We're mentioning them all.
Heck yeah.
Every one of them. Let's go. Because today we are about to go live on TikTok. So, if you want to go live on TikTok, you have at the Big Daddy Storm. That's right. At the Big Daddy Storm on TikTok.
One word.
As we're going live tonight, because we are going to be playing a game
at the Big
But it's gonna
Daddy
be on
Storm.
TikTok that we're playing.
.com. Ladies and gentlemen, that's at the Big Daddy Storm.
How are you doing?
.com.
So we'll be doing that.
I
so
want to
get
read
ready.
comments. I
It's
want to
gonna
read
be
comments. How do I read comments?
See if I can get this.
My God, I'm getting fat.
Dude, you and me both.
But you know what? That means the cancer still ain't there. So I'm getting fatter as a fatter. Did you know for every 35 pounds that a man loses weight, his reproductive organ grows 1 inch? Did you know that?
What now?
For every 35 pounds that a male loses, his reproductive organ grows, or doesn't grow, shows 1 more inch.
Really?
I got faith in you.
And what? I didn't do it. What happened? Nothing. What?
The fact that she'll make it all night.
Who will make it all night?
She will. And have fun with the games.
We got to toast the books.
Well, you better.
The novels, rather.
You better
Well,
go get-
one novel, 2
Oh,
books.
we got
and we need to
5.
talk about this whole Midnight Rodeo
We will.
thing.
We'll talk about it in a minute. Trying to get everything set up here, people. So you have to give me a minute. As we try to go live
Go live
on TikTok.
on the TikTok.
What's up, Charles? How you doing?
Why can't I read any of those deadgum comments?
Hope you're doing good.
Oh,
Y'all
I
will
have
see
to
me
turn the
back
phone
on YouTube doing my reactions pretty soon. I have been out. Y'all know why here pretty soon. I hope.
I still can't see the comment. Can
here
you see
we
the
go.
comment?
So I'm having to go live like this, and I apologize for it, but it's what it's gonna have to be. But as we do it, and we are gonna be doing this,
And do it
but
again.
we'll see. Anyway, that'll be fun. We got a game we're doing tonight, right here.
Oh, we on TikTok yet?
Put that over
So
there.
group game. Why are we turn it into a drinking game? Because why not?
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Now,
Wait a minute. I ain't got it.
all right, we are celebrating multiple things tonight.
So we need to do a PSA first.
PSA,
Oh,
folks.
so
We will try to behave ourselves first of all.
you're not showing up on TikTok Live.
To some degree. We're not live on TikTok, that's why. So we will be we'll probably have some adult events here. Not those adult events, calm down. But language,
Y'all need to chill.
you know, as we talk about stuff like that, because it is after dark for a reason, and we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. And so hopefully you don't get offended, but if you do, we're letting you know right now. This may not be the thing for you because we'll talk about some sensitive subjects probably.
This
Maybe
is
or
your
maybe not.
out.
We don't even know.
This is your. You know what? Best way to play. We're all Gen X.
But we will try probably.
Huh? That's some stuff that Gen Alphas don't
Oh
understand.
no, no sounds? Really? Check.
YouTube has sound. I heard it.
Does it check it
Yeah.
again real quick? See if you're. Let's be sure here. So I see my mic's off. I was gonna say ovulating. I hope not.
Oh golly.
I mean modulating.
See,
Let's-
y'all gonna start
let's-
talking that smack that I started talking smack, and
let's
he's
get
already
this
talking about
straight.
some ovulation.
Are you
Okay,
said you're on
good. All right,
Facebook?
Good deal. Well, I'll send a link to Facebook.
The link's on
Is
Facebook,
that you on Facebook?
and you gotta push the little blue button.
Yeah. So we are on Facebook as well.
And we do have sound.
And after dark, we do have sound. So we'll be talking about a lot of things. But first of all, I want to say thanks to everybody who's gotten the book so far, Hale County. Appreciate it. And not only Hale County, but several other books that I have that are published right
Midnight
now.
Rodeo.
We've got the Midnight Rodeo. We've got Where the Light Won't Go is a little horror short story anthology. I've got my Noir Detective series. I just published the second book today. Thomas
So
Kane,
when does the
which is
teenage's
cool.
son? When does the teenage's son, dad, and the teenage son finally come to?
What?
In the Midnight Rodeo, dude, Eli.
I'm not talking story points online
Oh.
with everybody else who ain't read it yet. What's wrong with you?
I want to know. I've done read half of it.
Read the other half.
Well, is there going to be another
Another what?
Midnight Rodeo?
read the other half.
Man,
I don't give out spoilers, buddy.
It's not a spoiler. It's
It
a
is
question.
the question is
A question from somebody that's read some of it.
That's it. That's
Hey,
it.
well, just give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Huh?
Give me a hint.
Hint is read the book.
Read the book.
Come on, dude.
That's true.
Read the book.
I do not give out spoilers. No.
So another thing, what is the significance of the one blinking light? The one blinking light.
The book.
Come on, dude.
Read the book.
And at the beginning, when has the light been off?
Read.
And then
the
it just suddenly comes back
book.
in when she flicks the cigarette, and Eli walks up. And
That's obviously not the thing because it says it starts with the book talking about the lights blinking.
Well,
And
no,
they never talk about it not being out before.
yes, she did too.
No,
you
no,
need,
no, no,
you
no.
need to
That's-
read the
That's
book.
not exactly what she says. You have to read it in the proper context.
Well,
You're
give
not
it the
obviously not
proper
doing it.
context. I'm
I'm
trying
not
to get
doing
to
that,
the
'cause
end
I'm
of
not
it to
giving
find
away
out
the
if
rest
there's
of
going
the
to be a
story.
part two.
I'm not giving away the rest of the story.
Come on, man.
No. The whole point about how kind of books I like to read.
I'll find out after the show.
No, he won't.
Yeah, we will.
I can
Yeah, if
guarantee
we're
you.
live, he's not going to tell me.
Until he
And that's a
reads that
wrestling
book,
thing
he
for you
won't
people
know.
that don't know.
He
But
won't know.
he won't tell me live.
I'm not going to tell you. We'll still be live.
So you're
Even if
kayfabe.
we're not online.
You're kayfabe. You're
I
kayfabe.
always kayfabe my stories.
All right, well, I'm just
Always
telling you
kayfabe my
everything.
stories.
I don't necessarily want to know the end. I just want to be if there's another.
Another book?
Yeah.
I have been, you know what? I have been asked about from people who've read the entire book. Like, is there going to be another one? And at first, the answer to that was no. I just wanted to write a one-off to it and have it be a one-off story. And I'm still not sold on the second one.
All right.
But-
all right. Well,
I will say this.
write
The way
it
the
as a
stories
script.
are structured.
Write
that
it as a
particular
script
story
and give it
structure,
to me for a little bit.
I could write 30 more books based
You be
on it.
copyrighted, but I'm going to send that shit out.
I could write it for 30 more books on it.
Write it as a script. I'm telling you. Do you not pay attention to this?
Dude, I've written so many scripts. You know how hard
Write
it is to
this
sell one?
Well, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh
You
my
write it,
God.
you ship it to me.
So-
I'll take care of it from there.
I wrote
But I
a
wanna
script
cut.
for an actual Hollywood production company, right?
All right. Well, I understand that. But
And
we're not
Lord,
talking
oh my
about then.
God.
We're talking about now.
I'm telling you how hard it is to get that done.
Okay. Well, then,
Writing is easy. I
all
can
right.
write it.
That's all you got to. You
Writing
write
is
it.
easy.
Give it to me.
I can write it.
Everything's
scripts is not hard.
copyrighted. I just want a cut.
A cut of
I
what?
want when it's going to be a little movie.
Why?
Why would I want it? Why would I want a
Of what I
cut?
wrote.
If you just wrote it and you don't want to do the legwork,
Are you
I
telling me
do
if
the
you're
fucking
promoting it,
legwork.
promote it?
No, I'm not going to promote it. I'm selling it. I'm
yeah.
selling it, but I want
Same
a cut.
difference.
I want the royalties. I want a cut because it's good.
You might as well stay on your shitter and dream. That's the only way that's ever gonna happen.
I could see that turning into a movie and it being one of them cult movies. You know what I'm talking about? Like, give me a cult movie. You know where they have these big things.
Big Trouble, Little China.
Yes,
Great
heck
cult
yeah.
movie.
Let me
My
tell you
favorite.
something.
Best movie of all time.
You know what I tell you? When some 8-foot monster's got my favorite head backed up against the ballroom wall and says, "Have you paid your dues?"
Damn right.
I just looked that monster back in the eye and say, "The check is in the mail." Besides that, my old lady don't like the way I drive. I told her I want to drive as fast as I can see.
Besides that,
I've seen that movie a few
it's all
times.
in the replays.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Couldn't you see that being a movie? Now,
Oh.
hold on a second. You got
So let me-
Prime and
let
all
me
these
tell
other
you how-
things.
Let me tell you
Netflix.
how I write though. So just to answer that one question real quick. Like I write visually
Yeah.
because I started off writing. I used to write stories all the time. Then my brother wanted me to write a screenplay, and I fell in love with writing screenplays. So I started learning how to write visually. And so when I started writing again, all my stories have now become a visual story instead of a in-depth, like describing this microphone to a freaking T.
Yeah.
Like some authors would just love to hear see themselves write words.
George
I'm not
Orwell,
like that.
great example.
I want it to go on. So when you're reading it, it's like, oh crap, I'm already halfway through the book. Because the action and the pacing and the visuals just takes you through the book.
So it's just naturally scripted. When you're writing a script, give it to me for a little while. I want a cut. I want a cut.
Oh,
And I'm talking about residuals. I'll take 5%.
I'm sure you would.
Did you notice how I went with residuals before I said 5%? Because I know that
sure
crap
you
would turn
would.
into. I thought that dude. I'm telling you, it could be a little thing. It could be a little thing.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, since you think it's a joke, just go ahead and write the screen thing. Give it to me.
You don't know what to call it.
No,
You don't even know
no,
what to call it.
it's a script, right? It's a script.
screenplay.
Screenplay. You write the screenplay. Give it to me for a little while. We ship it off. I want royalties 5%. 5%.
So, you know, Hell County started off as a screenplay.
Doesn't got there.
I wrote 4 episodes of Hell County, and I was like, I wonder if I could just write this as a novel.
Did you hear what he said? Wasn't me.
What?
He said the fabricating work. Foxtrot, Union, Kentucky,
Oh, I don't care.
Charlie, Kentucky, Yankee.
Somehow, some way. Point being is that I was going to write it as a script because we were going to actually shoot it. That's
Which
how that
one?
got involved. Hill County.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
So I had this idea we were going to actually shoot it. We had cameras and everything. We were going to shoot it. And then nobody could ever get together. And I was sitting there one night after
I was just waiting on
quit my job.
I was just waiting on time.
Well, it was just everybody else with the cameras and all that stuff. All the ones who have the ability to do it. And I was like, you know what? I think I could do this as a book. I want to see. That's where that little bitty one came out. That I did just see if there was any
Right.
interest in it. Everybody loved it. I'm like, you know what? I think I can write the novel. And then 14 years later, it doesn't seem like it's been 14 years. It seems like it's been a lifetime.
I'm not laughing at you, but
I know what you're laughing at.
you all right?
Oh yeah. Because I'm thinking,
I just had somebody
I'm
message
thinking-
me and tell me that Tiger looks like he's 70.
look, I'm thinking residuals,
You better start coloring that shit.
5% residuals.
You're not gonna
5%.
get all that.
And then if it goes to a play,
You're not going to get all that.
You're lucky to get 1%.
so what do you call it if it goes to a play? What's the play? It's just the
70.
A play?
yeah. All right. Oh, so
He,
all right.
see how he's trying to play it off?
No, I'm not trying to play it off. I'm seriously thinking about this.
So
Grease.
So if he goes to a play,
Grease, the movie, or I've seen
the play stuff is the same stuff, right? So your agent takes care of how much you get. So an agent gets a certain percent. So to sell it, what they're going to make you do is get an agent because the studio's not going to talk to you without agency. So what they're going to say is, that's great, that's fine, but you got to get an agent.
Well, yeah, that's Hollywood
Right?
on their cut.
So, but that's all it is. So it's all about
You grease
that's
a
all they care
wheel.
about.
You grease a wheel. You get to the right agent.
Yeah, so my
I know
ties
that.
to the book are far different from their size. They can give a shit less. Can this make me money? That's all I need to hear. That's all they care about. They don't care about how great your story is or what your passion is. They
No.
they could care less.
That left a long time.
Yeah, all they care about
Back
is,
in the 50s.
can I make money off of this dude? They don't care about my family, but nothing. All they care about
The
is,
story.
can I make
They don't care about the ending unless there is a number 2.
So what you hope for is that, hey, look, well, they're interested in it, but you know what? So is this other studio's interested in it. Now you got a bargaining war going on. Now they really care because now whether
There's
they
interest.
because now whether they really care about you or not, they'll at least lie and try to tell you they do.
Yes.
What their best
Because there's
is.
interest.
And as long as the zeros keep getting added onto it, you can lie to me all you want to, as long as the check is good.
Exactly. So what are we waiting
Right?
on?
So that's
You know,
that's
we're waiting
the-
on a screenplay. Boom. We're going to plays.
I'm
Now,
waiting on.
we could tie this into Comic-Con.
I'm waiting on some reviews. Is what I'm waiting on.
Comic-Con.
Has anybody finished it yet?
I don't know. Well, I know 2 people that have because I already got 1 review on it.
Who said I look 70?
But yeah, so we'll see. Where's the wine? I thought we were going to toast them.
Yes.
My friend says Mr. Miyagi
Oy.
could probably still kick the neighborhood kids' butts, though. Wax on, wax off.
Oy. Daniel-san.
Oh, yeah.
You need focus.
That made about as much sense as
You need focus, Daniel.
standing in the sun in the desert with a shade tree beside you.
You make it what you want to make it. It made sense.
No.
She was saying you could still kick.
Why would I go pick on a kid?
You're missing the movie there, buddy. See, you don't even pay attention to the.
right.
You don't even pay attention to Karate Kid. How you gonna make him think
That's
you're
right.
paying
I'm trying to
attention to his shit?
compliment you, dude.
Damn.
Pay attention to the Karate Kid. I'm not worried about the Karate Kid.
You're not worried
Your
about
tag team partner's a gold mine. We need to mine it while we can before he gets too up there. And then forgets everybody else like everybody else
I
does.
would never do that. I'm like
Bullshit.
Elvis, baby.
Bullshit. He's
Rock
gonna
the
get
king,
he's
baby.
gonna get it in his own Graceland and ain't gonna know nobody.
I'll do like you do. Hey, Tiger. Let me get you a Cadillac of wheelchairs. I got you, buddy. There you go.
And an Asian nurse.
And an Asian nurse, you got it.
Not that I'm being racist, but they do have a better holistic opportunity to understand the entire human condition. If they go to nursing school, they get the medical end of it. And because of their culture and civilization, they get the spiritual end of it. That's why I would prefer an Asian nurse.
There you go.
Because it's Pacific month, ain't it?
He's been talking about going to the Philippines for the longest time now.
Oh Lord.
It ain't about.
Tell you what. So I had a little Filipino girl work for me at Dollar General.
Very nice.
Oh my God! Talk
Respectful.
about working.
Yes.
Best worker I had.
Clean house, have your dinner cooked.
She was great.
She would even pop you a beer open, drink half
I
of it,
could not understand
just so
her
you
half
had
the
the
time,
other
but
half.
I did not care. She said, well, "You mad? You don't understand me?" I'm like, "Hell no! You keep working like you are. I'll work out that out on my end. You just keep doing what you're doing. That's great.
You do good, long time,
yeah, I'm
long
like,
time.
You're doing awesome. You just
A lot of people
look,
don't think about taking their phone, because you got your phone right there with you. Just put the English
now,
thing.
Star Trek had the universal translators, and now we've got Google.
Imagine
That'll
that.
do it. Which
You
is
know,
crazy, really.
Imagine that. Everybody laughed at me as a kid for being a Trekkie. Well, you can walk through a store without having to touch a door because of Star Trek.
Speaking of July 11th, Strange New Worlds. Which I am looking forward to.
Love that show.
I saw a great show on Netflix the other night, though, called One Piece. It is based on. I had no idea. I should have known, but I didn't. I'm sitting there watching it. She's passed out. Then Ari comes in and she's like, "Oh, One Piece," and she walks a mile. Like, "Wait, this is a random movie I just found on Netflix."
See, that's what I'm talking about with.
And it turns out
Midnight
it's an
what?
anime.
What?
An anime.
Yeah.
I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I said,
Anime.
I said, "You know this?" She said,
You know how much they
she
love
said,
American culture?
She said, I love the anime. It's great. I didn't know they made a live action.
How many Japanese people have read the Haunted House Cowboy book? Huh? And how much do they love the Western culture?
Actually, give me an idea for another book.
Hold on, I want to cut. I want to cut. You heard it here. I want to cut. I gave you the idea.
You tell me what your story is, because I guarantee you mine just got way different than what you're talking about.
2%. I want 2%. 2%.
I will give you a bag of peanuts, though.
Damn.
As long as they're caramel.
That used to happen. Caramel peanuts?
Caramel
You got
peanuts.
it. I got you.
And 2%.
Like that, not 2%.
I just threw that out there for flag for the rest of my life.
I'll give
With
2% of the
residuals.
peanuts
With residuals.
in the bag.
With residuals.
Yeah. I'll give you the residuals, will be the rest of the
Did I
bag of
tell you
peanuts.
the time that I bought a wrestler from this guy for a Butterfinger and a, what was it? Butterfinger and what?
God, what was it?
You know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, you do. You
That was-
see, look at his line. Look
Nico!
at his face. Yeah. Yeah.
Nico! And you never got him.
No, I got him. I
Never used him.
Because he never came back.
And I got a Butterfinger.
and a bag
I
of
win.
bag of peanuts. You got a Butterfinger and a
won.
bag of peanuts.
I won that one.
You did.
That was great. Thanks for doing that.
This dude would not work for me or anybody else except for what's his name, Smooth or whatever the hell his name. Where was that Botunk town we went to in Mississippi?
He's talking about that, the Dirty Show.
Yeah, Dirty's his name. He said, "Man, I ain't gonna
Oh,
work."
I know what you were talking about. I was like, what?
He said, "I can't work for nobody
We went to
except for
Pop-Pop.
Dirty
Oh, because of
and Chad or Storm. This dude named Storm. No, it's a dude named Chad. Fuck it, some other dude. Frick it. I said frick it." So he says, "Man, I can't work for anybody but Dirty and Chad at Crossroad." I said, "Okay, well, who the hell is Chad?" And I was like, "Okay, well, it's a moot point." So I call up Storm. I said, "Dude, check it. I got this guy I want to book in Blytheville. Got a whole story, a whole idea of which way I would like for his tenure to go there for 6 weeks or 6 shows. And if got it all." I said, "Man, dude, I need this guy." So the dude that I called said, "Well, you can't have him."
You told him you couldn't have him?
like I gave a shit. Right.
Wake up.
Welcome
Yeah,
back. The dreams are your ticket out.
I was having a good dream.
Yeah. You looked at. We were like, for a second there, like, huh?
How long was I out?
Just a second.
3 hours, dude.
What a
This
minute.
is the fourth drink already. I'm toasted. It's midnight. We got called today.
You ready
For what?
to head home?
No, I'm good.
Huh?
I am good.
He's looking at the time.
Because he says I'm about to do it. I'm like, hell, I don't know what time it is.
Let me see what time it is. His fucker's fucking with me.
He really thought it was 3 hours.
He did. He's
I didn't know. Y'all said I was out for a second. Well, I'm having a dream.
Yeah, I know.
I'm having a dream. You know, I'm like, he's out for a second. But hell, in my dream, I was having.
Do you remember what you was talking about?
Yes.
What?
He freaking tried to screw me out of Nico. This guy did.
I didn't care about Nico.
No, you can't have it.
Having fun at Tiger's expense is like the best thing.
All right, come on, dude.
Like I would
Yeah, I
never-
remember you call me and you talking about that. It's like I cared. Like I got any
Come on,
control over
dude.
that. I was like, he should know better.
He should
Did
never know that.
I would have told you? He should know better.
So anyway, when it comes down to the negotiations, I want a Butterfinger and a bag of peanuts. I'm like 50 miles, 70 miles, 80 miles, 100 miles from wherever he's at. I'm like, how am I going to get some Butterfinger and a bag of peanuts? So I got, I say, I got your word, right? Yeah. Okay, well, it's binding now. It's on, with the instant messenger, whatever it was. So I thought, well, I'm going to DoorDash his ass.
And he did.
Butterfinger and a bag of peanuts.
I was like,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that. I remember
I was
that.
because I'm like, where did this come from? It like took me a minute.
Butterfinger.
Yeah, I was like,
I remember
what?
that because we
What
was
is
talking about
this?
that on After Dark.
Yeah,
too.
whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I said, you got it right? She said, yep, thank you.
I got it.
I said, I got Nico right? He said, yeah, you sure do. All right. 5 minutes later, Nico calls up and says, when do you want me? But he didn't care while he's eating his peanuts and his damn butter.
What happened? How come he never showed up?
Well, there were issues about my timing and departure of that particular organization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I still got my Butterfinger.
Yeah, well,
Damn, how long was I out for real?
just a few seconds.
Yeah, but
really
it
felt
was only a
like,
few seconds.
was it the cough before I fell out?
All of a sudden you started coughing. I was like, okay. Then we thought you were laughing. Then all of a sudden you got real red and the face went brrr, and you were nope. And he's like, yep, he's out.
Fucking pneumonia's freaking pneumonia.
That's just oof,
biatch.
freaky looking too.
So the pneumonia, when you go to coughing like that, what makes you pass out like
It's
that?
called some kind of synopsis or whatever.
Because it cuts off all the oxygen.
Cuts off all the oxygen in your brain, so you pass out, so your body just automatically kicks back in.
Oh, okay.
And dude, when you go, you go.
Yeah, it's like being choked out almost.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
like that's how quick it is.
I mean, it really is.
like when certain things that we do, certain moves that takes 52 minutes to get them to pass out, chokehold to get you in just a few seconds.
yeah.
And the first time it happened, I was out 7 minutes.
Jeez.
7 minutes. But I was at the house by myself. Second time it happened, I was coming out of the bedroom, going to get a drink out of the refrigerator, and woke up in the floor.
Oh, that's what we were talking about the other day. The whole
Yeah,
beating.
and I mean, I just got from there to there,
on that forearm.
my
It's like,
back, my hip. I just woke up on the floor
You just start walking around in body armor.
and didn't know how the heck I got there. So I go back to the doctor. They prescribed me another round of. I've been through every antibiotic you can get through with this stuff. So she says, and I tell her what happened. She says, "Yep, you got sleep. There's an M word in front of the synopsis thing." I'm like, well, does that mean I got a tumor? I don't
Yeah,
even got a
really.
clue. She says, "No, it's just." And it doesn't affect. It affects everybody to the extent of pneumonia that they have.
Yeah.
This is the way she explained it best. And she said it doesn't affect everybody, but when they get to the stage of pneumonia you got, your body just has to
Well,
breathe
that
because you've
would suck.
exhausted everything.
Like you're driving down the road, buddy.
And that's why, I
No.
couldn't explain to anybody around Wendy.
Yeah.
Look, I don't need to be driving to Bartlett.
No.
I don't need to be driving to Lakeland.
That's right. You got to take the wheel.
I said, you got. I'll ride with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll ride with you.
I can't do it
It's just not safe.
for anybody.
Exactly. So I'm like, oh, after hours of negotiation, I just told her, this is what the doctor said. And my sister works for the doctor. Call her. Don't believe me. So she finally goes, I'll go. I said, whatever. Okay, whatever. As long as I ain't driving. And the third time I did it, I was watching a series show, right?
Yeah.
I woke up, and it was the next episode. Where the hell the rest of it
What
go?
did I miss?
And the next time, I was talking to Progressive Insurance. The show is not affiliated by anyone in Progressive Insurance.
No, it is not.
But I was talking to them because I could get a lower rate for my truck insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up hearing, baby, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? It was a girl on the other end of the phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. What's up? She's like, I was fixing to call 911. Why? I could hear you coughing and then just nothing. I'm like, and then the next time I got it, well, I don't even remember. But I've had it. This is episode number 8. Just then.
Lord, man, that's wild. That is wild. That's crazy. Oh, my daughter. You know she's going to school for I don't know, computer sciences, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing cybersecurity and things like that.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
She's already created. Wait, see, she passes out too. Okay, so she's already created 2 games, right? Coded them 2 games. So she told me the other day. She said, "I need the idea for a game." So I said, "Well, these are a couple." She said, "Well, I was thinking about making a wrestling game for y'all." I'm like, "What do you mean?" It's not like making you a wrestling game. So I gave her all the guys, all their finishing maneuvers, all their names. She is right now started to work on putting together a wrestling game.
Oh, really?
I said it will be on the website. Yeah, it will be embedded into the website.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So I'm like, you can do that? She's like, yeah, I'm learning how to do it so I can do the graphics. I'm like, I don't know what those other words mean, but that sounds awesome. so go whatever. Like, you go for it. That'd be cool.
Heck yeah.
So we will have our own Crossroads homemade wrestling game. It may only be the very basics. It's not going to be like WWE 2K,
Right,
2030
right.
or anything, but
Right.
still.
But still.
Above the original Mario games.
Oh,
Ms. Nadal is home.
shit. Yeah.
Good Brian. Here we go, folks. This station identification has been brought to you by Smalls. The little chihuahua who could. And continues to do so. Smalls!
Hey, puppy.
Red hot poker, Smalls. Red hot poker. Told you nobody comes in the shower without me knowing.
In the shower.
That was great.
It was good. We need to get the wine. Let's get the wine.
Get it?
All right, we need 5 glasses, not 4.
We got another one.
You don't need to stand up right now.
We'll get the wine.
Oh,
Got some
okay.
glasses.
He's something else. He's in a bad shape.
I'm feeling pretty dang good to be in bad shape. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he put you in bad shape right now.
I'm feeling good though.
You're feeling good,
I am look at you, Squinty.
but you can't
Look,
get
look,
up.
Look, who's,
but
who
I
else
can
is
get, but I can get up. I can get up and go get
You
the
have
wine
not
glasses. But you're
partaken in
just
the amount
trying.
of libations
You're
that I
just
have.
trying.
I've had
You're
8
just trying to
beers
goat
and
me
half
into being
a
your
quarter.
bitch, and I'm not gonna be your
I've had
bitch.
8 beers and a quarter of this thing.
Huh?
1/10 of this thing. So see, and a full tiger's blood.
Full tiger's blood.
Full tiger's blood.
You're all this bullshit.
Remember, you gotta be King Kong tomorrow.
Oh, I'm good. I'm already good for that.
Just
Look at
remember
that,
that.
look at that, look at
I'm
that.
already good. Hey, huh?
Look,
Remember what we was talking about on the way here?
No.
You don't?
I don't.
Smalls!
What's
Put the baby gate in front of it.
The 100 men against the gorilla.
No,
Oh yeah. As his agent.
So let's talk about this.
Yes, absolutely.
So the biggest debate right now
1%.
is while somebody goes and collects the wine in the glasses.
Producer and actor. That's 2%.
I've already negotiated a deal.
100 could 100 regular.
Have I not?
Ain't that
Please,
right?
hold on a
Yep.
moment.
It's already been signed, sealed, and delivered.
As proven.
Could 100.
And I would love to hear either of these two very intelligent individuals to argue my point. But as proven, not necessarily manufactured by any means whatsoever, but as proven, when I represent a certain tag team, they get paid extremely well.
Yeah, well, man, was extremely well.
Considering
That might be a little
considering the competition of the surrounding area, extremely well. Yeah, no, give it that.
It's not the right word. Do we get paid well? Absolutely.
Extremely well. Absolutely.
Just regular well,
extremely
not extremely well. Just
Oh
regular
no,
well.
no. This is like a
Because most people get paid trash. And we
when
get-
I represent the tag team, they get paid or they don't go.
That's a true statement. That's a very true statement. He ain't lying.
So are you happy with Dallas's draft picks this year?
Yes.
You know what? I am too, because we're getting the developmental team.
I mean, it's like, because here's my thing is, nothing else they've done has worked, so bring it to places where you really need them this time. See what happens.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
So anyway, here's the thing, people.
Good.
Could 100 regular humans beat a silverback gorilla? No. Now and there you go, Har.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, very quick no.
That was a quick one, man.
So here's the thing: no weapons involved. We're just talking straight hand on hand, teeth on teeth. Have you ever seen the fangs on a freaking gorilla, buddy?
But that's 100 men at one time, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
100 in one time. But here's the thing with human nature: the first ones have got to be willing to die.
Yeah.
So you got to find those fools.
Oh,
first.
so we're going there. The first ones you got to be willing to die.
You
They
gotta find
do.
You got to find those.
I mean, because the first few are going to die.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to rip. He's going to rip them
Yeah,
apart.
they can tore it.
Yeah.
Now, and you're hoping then that these are regular people. These ain't 100 Brock Lesnar's we're talking about here.
Right.
Just normal, average individuals.
So you got to hope that they look at that and go, you know what? That sucks.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going back this way.
Yeah.
Y'all can have that back.
Because I'll be at the very end.
Because I'm going to tell you.
Before I ever go out the door, everybody's going to walk out the door before I do.
Yep. I'm that guy who's pushing everybody else forward as
Yeah.
I'm stepping back.
And
Yeah.
I'm that guy that walks in first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we see him get exploded.
Mm-hmm.
No.
ripped
I'm
out.
not getting exploded.
Oh, you get exploded. If you're
I'm
first,
not
you're
fucking-
dead.
If you're first,
I will figure out a way to beat
with that,
the gorilla.
No, you ain't.
no, you
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
gonna beat
Oh,
the silverback.
shit. Let me tell you.
Silverback gorilla gonna tear you apart.
Silverback
Yeah.
is 9 times stronger than average human.
Yeah.
9 times.
Their bone density is twice ours.
Yeah, exactly. Their
I didn't-
speed is
that's what I
25 to
said.
30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And
No way.
and anybody that could argue, well, because we've got 100, that gorilla would get tired. No.
Dude, I wrestled a guy Saturday night who walked me around the ring, and he ain't half as strong. He ain't a quarter strong as a
Not a
silverback
tenth.
gorilla. Nothing. Just no.
Gave you a concussion.
So after that, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Like, there's no way 100 guys
Hey.
beat a silverback gorilla. You can't do it. This dude was massive.
I'm trying to be quiet and not make you look stupid.
Who, me?
I'm trying to be quiet
Why?
and not make you look stupid. So,
Smalls, stop! My God. Sorry, folks. The Chihuahua's gone insane tonight. and I'm
Where's
about
your
to go
wine?
get him.
Where's your wine? I don't know where your wine is. I don't know anything about that.
it's in the refrigerator.
I don't know nothing about it, so how you make me look bad?
Because I didn't want to say, hey, stupid, you brought the wine glasses and didn't bring the wine.
I don't know. I thought the wine was
See?
in your bag.
See? Now, would that not have made you just look stupid?
No, because
Baby, we bring the wine.
makes you look stupid because you didn't tell me where the wine was.
I would think someone would ask if they didn't know.
You said that.
Why didn't you know?
I went and got
That
the
was my
glasses.
William
but-
Shatner interpretation.
Okay.
Because that's the thing on TikTok now. Are we on
Yeah.
TikTok live yet?
Not yet. Right, there it is.
Little backstory about the Big Kahuna.
Okay.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
It is delicious.
So you
Delicious.
said this came from Hot Springs?
Hot Springs, Arkansas on Central Avenue.
I love Hot Springs.
Just down from Oaklawn.
Oh, yeah. Hot Springs is awesome.
Between Oaklawn
we
and
did not
the
go
We
back.
did not go there.
Oh my God, you did not go there.
Well,
You
well,
didn't
'cause
go on the one
That's
we
because we
did.
spent most of the time on the strip, right?
Yeah,
Down
well
from
that's
Arlington?
where this is.
No.
No, yours is further down.
Oh, further, it's between Oaklawn
Yeah,
and,
yours is-
and,
yours
and,
is
the
on down
tubs
there.
and all that stuff.
But, yeah.
Oh, you got 5 glasses to fill like that.
Yeah, that's one of the places.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
yeah.
Look at that.
I am a certified
Look at
mixologist.
that crap.
And that is not a work, gentlemen. That is
He's like,
the
let me
honest to
fill
God
my
truth.
glass all the way up, and I'll give these other people just a little taste of it.
I'm distributing.
What?
You're not paying attention.
How crazy
Yeah, I
is
am
that?
distributing this.
Why are you distributing more in the big one?
I'm not.
What the hell?
That is.
That is bull honky right there.
Look at that.
Just in case somebody gets curious.
Celebration time. Artie, you in there? Okay. Artie took your dog out.
All right, so what's the toast?
To Storm. Big Daddy Storm, Chad Martin. For all of you that are looking for the books. Because
That's it.
that's why we're doing this.
Get Hell County.
I'm not going to say
On
book. I'm going to say
Amazon.
there are, 3 books and 1
Oh,
novel.
dude.
3 books and 1 novel.
Yep.
To Big Daddy Storm. And much continued success.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when someone gets a screenplay and agrees to 5% plus royalties.
Which is not happening. Unless they agree with me. What's up?
Huh.
Half a count?
What is this?
They should
Good stuff. That's a bro. Ooh, this is good.
Oh, yeah. The Big Kahuna.
Oh my God, that's actually a good one.
Oh, no shit.
It's not bitter.
Not at all. Sweet with a nice little effervescence. Can you taste the citrus in the beginning?
That is
It
actually
rolls
good.
across the palates.
I hate bitter wine.
Yeah.
Or it's just this is actually good.
Boys,
This is what she asked earlier. She's like, oh, it's sweet.
boys,
I was like,
we'll go back to the whole I'm bringing first class. Y'all get paid better than any other tag team in the area. Extremely well. Man's got a book, soon to have a screenplay and a movie. And you are just going to wind up with herpes or the clap or something. I just worry about you. So, here's to the man, the myth,
Yeah.
and soon
he
to
was
be the
building
legend.
really high. They just went to a dark place.
I mean, where the hell did that come from?
I don't know. I don't.
Jeez. Well,
No.
it was like right here. They just went off the cliff.
I mean,
It was here, and then we took a dip.
Way.
And right back up to the top, which was my point.
no.
Y'all should think more about me representing you all.
Well, here's what I know.
You want we wait a minute now. In the beginning, we let him represent us,
did.
and we told him, "You get us the stuff, we'll be there. Just tell us where to show up."
We
Yes,
were
and
going
Did
to
we? Did we
England.
not?
He got us into one spot.
We were
That was
going
it.
to England. Not only did I get you one spot, I
bring
got you
some
to the
popcorn?
top of that
I
spot.
didn't come from the theater.
He came from Woodchucks.
I came from Woodchucks.
Which
Andy told me to chop you for him, and I said, "You chop Brody. I'm not chopping him."
taught me what the? Where's that coming from?
I don't know, man. I
Andy,
guess
he's the one that said it.
Is infatuated with him,
I mean,
child.
see, I'm
40.
trying to make you not look stupid.
47 years of friendship, I guess. I don't know.
This is good wine, though.
Wine's good.
That is good.
Wine's really good.
I mean, I normally
And
don't
here's-
drink
and I
wine,
had
so
to
that's
ask
pretty
the
good.
question.
Wine?
Are you ready? I had to ask the question. We're in Hot Springs, Arkansas, right? You've been there. I've been there. You've been there. Everybody's been there.
I
It's
haven't.
not really some kind of world
You haven't
famous
been
thing.
No.
So I had to ask,
What?
in Hot Springs, Arkansas, why do you have a homemade wine called the Big Kahuna?
It's like the name. What did they say?
Some guy named Al Capone took a sip of
who
this
visited
particular wine,
Hot Springs.
and he said, "Now that's the Big Kahuna."
Let me say.
Is that what they told you?
Yep.
Did you say it just like that?
They are, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, though. They are all about
You
the
gotta
mafia
understand.
ties up at
You
Hot
gotta
Springs.
understand this is good shit
It's real
stuff.
You want to taste it?
No.
This is really good. What, bud?
It's the Big Kahuna's Grape
Yeah, Mom.
Wine.
Yep. The Big Kahuna's great wine. What was the name?
The
Alcohol.
winery
Alan,
is
we
where
did
it
say,
came
yeah.
from?
Yep.
Yeah.
The winery.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, there are. That's
I'd
the one
order
we were
that
gonna
by the
go to,
case.
but
We were gonna go to that.
We didn't.
I would go there. Did y'all get a free tour?
That's where we were going to go take the tour.
Oh,
But the day we were going to take it's fine.
No,
they
but
were
we got a
closed.
tour of the moonshine.
I have no
We did
idea.
the tour of the moonshine.
Well, I didn't do the moonshine
It was
place.
cool.
Hey, Smalls.
We were drunk.
I
when we
would.
got out
I
there.
mean, they show you how to produce it
Where
and all that
is
stuff.
the damn-
Oh, that
They
would.
take you through all of that, right? Which is cool to see.
Oh yeah.
But you also have a tasting of all the moonshines. Get ready. Get ready to jump on it.
I'm good.
Okay.
You don't want moonshine?
So it was, the moonshine was cool, and they give to you little thimbles. Like that wasn't going to do anything. It did something. Like
Well,
it'll get you.
all you got here
But it was cool.
was each station had a
Thanks,
sample
fellas.
of their
Appreciate it,
own
buddy.
Who
wine.
is that?
But yeah, it's
You were drunk by the time you left.
it.
That's all I know.
Like wine will get you quicker than anything. Wine tears me.
I'm
good.
feeling it pretty good.
I ain't gonna lie. Wine will get you real quick.
Did you?
Um,
I sent you a message.
I thought I've been holding this. I bought 3 of them,
that is really good.
and I've been holding this. And I thought,
I'm glad you brought it.
let's bring. It's a special occasion.
It is, and I appreciate that. Guys, that's awesome. This is good wine.
It is,
Yeah, I could drink this all the
I
time.
responded to the last
and
one
just
you sent
sip it
me.
Yeah,
because you notice it hadn't
That's
lost
still
its
showing
carbonation.
unopened.
Everything's still level.
that's right. It's like some wines you get and they will quick.
Is there
Like,
Yeah.
it's a little flat, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of tastes like. This is good.
Ain't nobody asked me how much this cost you.
How much did that cost, sir?
$14.99.
That's it.
For real?
Wine's not super expensive either. But and
Not-
that's the funny thing about it. Like some of the
For it
better
to
wines
taste
I've
like
had-
that? That's
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Well, give me 3 of those.
yeah.
So we get this cheap wine from the freaking liquor store over here.
Mm,
$10 a bottle.
I know. That's
And it's so good. Like it is so good. Like and I've had expensive wine that's just like, why do people pay this for this?
Yeah.
I didn't drink it.
well. That right there is
That-
really good.
This is really good.
$14.99.
Which means I know we gotta stop next time we're in Hot Springs.
Oh, that's a must.
Pick up some extras.
Because I mean, they've got different. They have a good selection, but they've been doing it for
Like I'm about to change this whole studio.
100 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to change it up. I gotta get rid of this table.
What? Then what are we gonna use for a day?
We'll have one just for the shows.
Okay.
Boom, but yeah. Yeah. Hey Mark, what's up, buddy?
I'm partial
you
to
doing?
the tables.
But yeah, so
You weren't coming whenever it was turned the other direction, were you?
oh god, yeah, that's right, when it was this way.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was different too.
It was turned what?
it was turned. It was turned this way.
This way.
That may have been before you.
It was for you.
You've changed this table around though since I've been here. This was over there. No?
Mm-mm.
Or was it just in the...
No, it went from being this direction to being this direction.
Yeah.
You saw me do something. I may call it when you're here in a minute.
What?
You saw me do something earlier in the evening. Took a paper plate, looked at you, said, watch this, my bitch will take it and throw it away. Just put it over there. Guess what he just did? He went and threw it away. You know why? Because he's my bitch.
Oh, damn.
And watch him deny it.
Today, this show's been brought to you by the letter G.
Golly!
Gummies.
Letter G gummies.
Yeah, because that side of the table is
You know what they're called?
What?
What's that?
Y'all all got them
Tiger's
slanty eyes.
blood.
Who?
Tiger.
Who does?
You
I'm
do
not
too.
lying.
Has he not had the slanty eye? Oh,
Yes, he
that's
has.
right.
Thank you.
That's why I asked you about tomorrow.
Oh, dude.
Our gorilla's gonna come in. Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
he said, because look, I said, man, I'm gonna give you
Our gorilla's
these.
gonna come in with some bling on tomorrow.
I told him, I said, I'm giving you these. I don't want them at my house. Okay, I'll do because they didn't do nothing to me last time.
I mean, I'm not feeling any pain,
Oh, you shouldn't.
but I've
You don't
also
look like you're in pain at all.
but I've also had 2 of these.
Cookies?
Two
No.
of those already.
Man, come on. You can. That's rookie too. Alan drinks them, yeah. Two, he's
Well, that's because I am.
because I mean he's
Say it, Jen.
Green.
Thank you.
No, it's just an age thing. You ain't drink as much, you know. So two to
Man,
him
you
ain't
don't know
nothing.
what I drank at Woodchuck's. So.
2 for me's nothing.
The gummy
I
got you.
came from drinking.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
No, Pepsi.
Yeah,
Just
either
a
way,
kid.
it was soda pop.
But I had the I got a trick shot and then I got the upside down
Tree shot's good.
pineapple
Ooh,
deal.
upside down pineapple's
Gross.
great.
I didn't like it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I should have
careful.
got another trick shot.
Well, tree shot's really good though. Tree shot is really good.
Yeah, I should have got 2 of those.
Did you share? Did you stir
Dang
it
it,
up?
boy.
Yes.
I'm feeling really.
So here in a
After
little
I
bit, we are going
realized
live on
all
TikTok.
drinking was freaking
We are going live on
vanilla
TikTok.
vodka
We're gonna try
and
to.
like,
I kid you not.
I don't know about these two
I'm
yahoos.
not your kid.
I'll be right here.
We're gonna see. I know you'll be
I
there.
didn't get
I
any
may pass
drink.
out.
I'm here,
You
bro.
be there, so I don't know what I'm worried about.
Bro, I'm here.
I may pass out, but I'll be there too.
Well, let me tell you something. I didn't get my ass whooped last Saturday night, right?
I'm glad I didn't.
I'm getting tossed around the ring
The
like
bill was
I
already
weigh
high.
50 pounds.
So I was like,
I mean,
I didn't even get an entree. I just got the.
and he's just
Philly
out there making it
cheesesteak,
worse, and he ain't coming in to help like normal. He ain't coming in to help like normal. He's just
Yeah,
antagonizing.
that was all I got to eat.
He's just making it worse.
I told him to stop. He was pissing me off.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm the one who's taking this pissed off his own.
Huh?
He's like, don't do that again. It's pissing me off. What happened to you?
Tell you the sad part. Hold on, let me take a time out here. The one with whole pew pew pew. You know he came back to the dressing room and told somebody. I told him to tuck his head.
Well, it was too late then. I'd already been crushed. Yeah, I did have my chin tucked
Yeah,
until I didn't.
you did. Never mind.
I will tell you.
Alan, let me tell you something. Hold on there. Hold on. Just from an observational standpoint, it's over with. He comes in. Obviously, his bell's still ringing.
It rained for a
So
while.
I'm just gonna let that be that.
It rained for a
He's
while.
still trying to figure out where he is.
And his opponent comes in. He ain't broke a sweat. He ain't breathing hard.
He didn't have to.
He looks at me and says, "That was fun." I'm like, good.
Oh, because we were breaking his ass to begin with.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he could not keep.
Dude, he
that
could keep
from
a
nothing.
fucking. Hey, I had him on the ropes, dog.
I mean,
I am
it's
right
just
there.
Bam,
Who was this?
Tyson.
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 I mean, I'm making fun of how strong he is. He's giving the crowd hell. I mean, the whole time. Then when he starts whooping my ass,
Ass.
he's really out there antagonizing it, and I'm arguing back and forth with him. And so he can't keep a straight face like he is trying.
Dude could not.
He was trying. Even the ref, Shannon, he was like,
Yeah.
like he couldn't either.
He said it was fun.
I mean, we were
Okay, he did.
we were on him, and then that German suplex hit.
That used to be
I
my
don't know.
finisher.
All I know is
You remember that? That used to be
I
my
seen
finisher.
I seen his head bounce.
But I did it a little different. I was more like a sidewalk slam.
That reminded me of when Hunter.
Oh, this was
I actually broke Lightning's back with that in cold water.
What'd you do
I
on
told him.
concrete?
No, in Don's ring.
Stiff as a board, huh?
Not really.
no.
It felt the way it's
That
supposed to feel.
Anyway, shit was rough.
Mhm.
Let me tell you something.
Well, you didn't. Once you. So you said you saw his head smack the mat.
I was once I seen his head, boom.
When I grabbed it, when you see it on the video, and I grabbed
Uh-huh.
it, that ain't work.
The horrible, wrenching part of that is
I mean,
his
what else
tag
could
team
I?
partner.
Just
I already
ride
knew.
and die.
Are you going
His
where I
one
wanted
and
to?
done. Come back laughing at him.
Well, see, I was wondering why in the video
I'm
because
like,
you don't
wait a
see
minute.
Brody go and check on him.
First, I felt
Hey, it's a
horrible.
damn lie. I
No,
was
no,
right
he
there,
did.
bro.
So the video just cut off before he
I
got
felt
to.
horrible.
Yeah, because he's walk. You see him starting to walk
And I
around.
thought,
Yeah.
man,
And
is
then
he
if you look
okay?
down, you'll see Barry.
And then I looked
posted
over at him, and he's
second,
got that cat
Okay.
grin. You know that cat grin he's got?
and he's like
He's got that on his face.
walking away. I'm like, oh, I'm dying. I would thought my partner would have jumped in the ring and saw how hurt I
No.
was.
He comes back laughing
no.
at your 3-time concussion.
And the third one
in
was
5
a stalling
seconds.
German.
Yeah.
But he really took care of me on the stalling German. I mean, because he put me down sideways and not straight over the back because he knew I was done.
Bell was ringing.
That bell was worse than
Well, when was the last time that you can remember him even being taking a German suplex?
You don't understand how big this guy is.
I know, I saw him.
Even
I-
though,
that
even
doesn't-
though,
He's like,
even though people say it's scripted, it's fake, everybody knows the finish, yada yada. You gotta understand, everybody gets a little bit intimidated every once in a while, and this dude was big.
Yeah.
Look,
He's like,
he
"Do you
was
know
as tall as I
Break
am,
it
laying
down,
on his
please.
side.
Bring your son.
Do you know who Jonathan Gresham is?
Absolutely not.
I didn't think so. But you know who Jonathan Gresham is.
Absolutely not.
Oh my, whatever. Y'all know who. You know who he
I
is.
know he is.
Yeah, I was
So-
kidding too.
So, I doubt it.
No, I was
But-
there. At his
But
mama
no,
and
so
daddy's
he
birthday.
when I saw him, he reminded me of Jonathan Gresham, except he's taller, and because Jonathan
All
Gresham
chocolate
is
chips are
short,
gone.
but he's
You about it.
whoa.
Wow.
What is
Yeah,
that?
about, man, he is one greedy
He ate
individual.
all your cookies.
No, and that's not right because those were my
Damn.
favorite. When I came in and ate 6 of them. Because, I mean, he ate all them cookies. You fat
Oh,
son of a gun.
Y'all, I ain't gonna say it,
Look.
but
Well, I tell you what, why don't you get down here and see if chocolate really melts in your mouth?
I'll bake you some.
What's she say?
She said she only got 2 of those
I'll bake
cookies.
Are you going to get us some more cookies?
So,
No, the cookies
But yeah,
are
anyway,
going.
he reminded me of Jonathan Gresham, except he was
look.
Alan
taller
talking
and he
about?
was
I have no idea.
Yeah, but
he's
this,
wider. But
now Tyson, I mean, I'm way taller than he is, but that motherfucker is so
You got
strong.
to understand.
When I tell you, there ain't no body fat on this dude.
No, hold
He is
on.
all freaking muscle.
Let me
I
explain
want
it
to.
to
I
you
want to
better.
pose off though.
Let me explain it to you better. At one time in my
I want to
life,
pose off.
I was a entertainment director for an adult entertainment facility, which was my job was evaluating the potential income. And so, the backstory of that is I've studied the human analogy since then, right?
Anatomy?
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not the
Either
human
way.
analogies.
One of the two of them, but this is my point. This dude's pectoral muscles, and I kid you not, were from here. They were from this. Imagine this. Dude's chest is sticking out like this.
Mhm.
And there ain't no fat nowhere else. That's just straight muscle. That's how big this dude was.
so where do they find this guy from?
I don't know.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
Atlanta,
Yeah,
Georgia.
but is he in a company?
Yes, the NWA.
NWA.
Oh.
He is getting his push.
Oh,
We
yeah.
talked at length, ad nauseum.
I didn't because I was outside trying not to die. I mean, literally, when I got to the back, it was so hot. I stepped into the room. I stepped right back out of the room, right back out that side door, and I laid on the concrete about 30 minutes.
Matter of
I
fact,
was looking for him. I couldn't find
matter of fact, this dude is so
he should have
cool.
been by your side the entire
And that's
time.
the thing about that's what these
He's back
guys
there
don't get
relaxing, having a
today.
good time.
yeah.
I was not.
These guys are so cool. They're just fucking. They're freaking
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
We talked about all
The 5A,
kinds of
brother.
stuff, dude.
Huh?
Look.
The 5A.
It was so cool. He saved
Kayfabe.
me. He saved me from doing something extremely stupid for the entire organization,
God.
city, town, everything.
Killing
Yeah.
kayfabe.
Because
him. He did it alone, huh?
it was all him. It wasn't you.
Okay.
He was going, do it. I told him to tuck his head. See? Y'all just don't know this. So anyway, there's one in particular. She's part of the NWA too, isn't she?
Ruthie J.
Yeah.
She's
Ruthie's
TNA.
TNA.
Anyway, she's TNA. I'm fixing to do the one finger
She
trick with
might
her.
be, I don't know. Yeah, he's about to do something stupid.
So I look at her and say, I'm fixing one finger. Well, go ahead. I said, let me ask somebody else's opinion. Because I don't know if this is right now.
You
So-
knew it was wrong.
I call
About
him, Joe. I said, hey,
right.
stupid, come here.
It's never right.
So he comes waddling over. What's the total? Would this be insulting if I did this and said, when she comes over, I made you come with one finger? He says, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh,
Don't
gosh.
do that.
yeah, like the sad part is he had to ask.
And,
So he already knew.
He already knew.
Right?
Yeah, I really did. I just
He
wanted.
wanted to
I wanted to know where his head was.
He just wanted-
He was just trying to see if he could really get away with it.
And he wanted to see if anybody was as morally
Bankrupt.
wrong as he is.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no,
Say that.
hush your mouth. And
Morally
he says-
corrupt. That's
he
the
says,
word I was
and this is
looking
where
for, corrupt.
y'all aren't listening to the moral of the
Yeah.
story.
No.
I wanted
What
to know
moral?
where his head was. He says, you can't do that. He says, because it ain't like the old days, man. These girls back here now will sue the organization. They will sue you. They will sue the commissioner for letting you be back there.
Yep.
He said, it ain't like it was. You can't do that. And I thought, boy, not only the fact that he recognized that it ain't like it used to be, so he's got little brains. He understands that historically, it really don't mean nothing. 'Cause that's what it was back in the day. I tell you, oh, you're going to get a laugh out of two and come back with something just as wittier or wittier. Because that kept us sharp. Just goofing off. But nowadays, you can't do that. Not the independent level in, what was it, Middletown, something.
Yeah.
You know, back there, and you do that stuff.
You could do that back there.
Yeah.
Ain't a big deal. But you're talking
But
about
you
people on
start
another level.
stepping up to the next levels. You got
That are
to
contracted.
be. You got to be aware of everything nowadays.
You don't want to have nothing that's going to stain the reputation of the company you're
No.
potentially working for.
Exactly.
You want them to go back saying good things about the company.
Because if you
And
don't,
only good
matters.
things. Yeah.
if you don't,
Matters.
they will find out about it, and you are gone the next
Yeah.
day.
And then if they find out there's somebody with a company they're allowing you to go work for,
Then they're
they
gone.
cut off all ties with that company and
Yep.
it sinks that company.
Yep.
It effectively blacklists the company.
Yeah, and it's done.
And so everybody's talking about, well, wrestling's dead now. I'm like, no, there's more opportunity now to be seen and go places. From that perspective, it's more alive than ever. Because there's definitely more companies that will stair step you up with social media now.
Yeah.
Is it different than it used to be? Absolutely. But now, though, there is more opportunity.
And with more opportunity comes more responsibility.
Yeah.
And the people that
Tiger.
the people that make it in the future will understand they've got to have the knowledge of the old way so that they can recognize it, so that they can avoid it to continue with this
Yeah.
Gen Alpha, whatever.
Gen Alpha.
Whatever it is. I don't know. It's this, you idiots nowadays. Listen, man.
You're speaking of the Me Too movement.
I'm talking about the 19-year-olds that I watched for 5 minutes trying to tape up a paper bag. 5 minutes.
Might have been some of that.
And I said, listen, baby, because I'm door dashing. I said, listen, baby, they're not worried about whether it's taped up or not. They just want their sandwich. And she looked at me like I was stupid. And I thought, she got to be 19 to 25, dumb as a brick. So just stand there and say, okay.
Look,
And that's the generation that's in the freaking dressing
Well-
room now. That goes back to my point of how intelligent you've got to be in order to make yourself successful in this business.
but you don't have to be intelligent to make a pizza. Because last night, they didn't make our pizza right.
That's this generation.
Who was that?
Sure
Pizza Hut?
was good. Yeah, at least it had pizza.
I was about to say last time.
I was
they
just
didn't
tickled
have-
to have pizza.
Can I see that for a second? Hold that up.
Yeah,
For
last,
sale in Arkansas.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in this business.
Well, see, you got an inside.
No,
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
And I'm a member of their club.
Arkansas.
Gotcha.
Actually, state law, to the Arkansas law,
Arkansas.
if you don't say Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
you could be hung. You could be hung.
Really?
Yep, that's the proper way to say the name by government legislation. and law
Arkansas?
is Arkansas.
Your state's stupid.
Well, I still think Arkansas is better.
I'm gonna tell you something. You want to talk about stupidity cities and stupidity? All right, you got a little reservation over here with some property, and you're logging, and you got a community building, and it just so happens to be on the other side of the Mississippi River.
Posted.
This is your intelligence as a city council. What are we gonna name the city? How about west of Memphis? They didn't drop the of until 1898.
So it was west of Memphis.
Legally west of
I
Memphis.
love,
Well,
I love the
logistically
brain power
also.
it took. Well, we're west of Memphis. That's the name.
That's it, dude. That is it. And that stupidity and ignorance has continued through that community.
but was it wrong though?
Forever.
We were in a town called Cooter last week. I mean, come on.
Oh my God, I had a field day with that, dude. I had a field day with that.
Oh my God, we did too.
Woo!
Dude, I was tearing them up. I was tearing them up while I was walking around the ring. I was tearing them up, boy.
Did you work last week?
Look, dude, I got
5 minutes.
Alan. I went to the.
Did I
promoter.
what?
I didn't know.
Work.
I didn't know if y'all went all the way up there just for him to have a match and you to walk around ringside or not.
No, he worked Apex.
Since y'all didn't
for 5
work in a
minutes.
tag match, that was
And I
kinda
came out too soon.
No.
strange.
And he had to get his finish in early.
No,
Oh.
I mean it was great.
So, yeah, he had these. He had these.
Mm.
Yeah,
Easy night.
yes, you did. You had an easy night.
Mm-hmm.
The night was so easy.
You came out of it without a concussion.
I'll tell you this: when
That's because I'm not taking one of those dumbass German suplexes.
when Tyson hip tossed me, literally, it was post to post, corner to corner, in the air,
And then you do
like way up in the air.
And I was right there to let the referee know that he pulled his time.
And I was flying through the air and wondering where my bag of peanuts was, my little midnight snack, Butterfinger. Because it was up there for a minute.
Yep. You were up there.
I did kick him in the face though, so there's that.
Did you?
Yeah, he did. I don't know where the hell that come from.
But it
I
was,
was like, damn. I mean,
that's desperation.
I was like, where the hell?
I didn't remember doing it until I saw the video. I was like, oh shit. And it was like all in his face too.
It was.
I was just trying to make it out alive. I'm gonna get my camera ready. Fuck that, get my camera ready. I'm having this on tape. As soon as it happens, we're going live.
On TikTok live.
As soon as it happens, we're going live.
2% royalty.
We're
That's
gonna do this
great.
live.
That's great shit.
But yeah,
Dude, that cough synopsis thing, whatever the hell it's called, that's rough. You're sort of just out for a second.
that's craziness though. I mean, I've coughed so hard when I've been sick that I thought I was gonna pass out, but I've never actually, never thought it was actually a thing. It just felt like it because you're just trying to. I'm like, I've coughed so hard when I've been sick that it puts blood blisters on your face. It's happened in my cheeks before.
Dang.
That's just when my asthma attacks hit that's happened like that, but I've never seen anything like that though.
It's
That's
sort of
wild.
cool though. You feel pretty freaking good when you. I guess when you get your hair back.
I think that's just called being happy that you survived. I think that's what that is. That endorphin kicks in like,
Oh
oh yeah, okay, I'm back. Yeah, let's go.
Get your freak on.
I've coughed so hard that I've busted blood vessels in my eyes.
So we have this weekend off. Next weekend.
Squirrel or something treed.
The next weekend off.
Oh, that's next door.
So that's the weekend of the 30th, right?
Uh-huh.
Be like June 1st weekend.
Yeah,
We're not scheduled to do anything till June 7th.
that's right.
June 7th, we're going to be at Juneteenth in Memphis
Yes.
earlier that day, and then later that evening we'll be in Blytheville for AWA, right? On June 7th. What?
What about the first part of June?
Huh?
June 1st, we're nowhere.
And that's what day is that?
Saturday.
Oh!
Saturday. What's wrong with June 1st?
We're not booked anywhere.
We're not booked anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. We go down to Galveston and kick it for a little bit.
That's what I said.
That's the only free weekend we have in June.
I said, did I not tell you? I said
No,
that-
you didn't.
Yes, I did. Tell her we're going to come down on the 30th.
That's not June 1st.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet
Sweet baby Jesus.
It's
There
not
we
June
go.
1st.
Sure will. Look. So, but June 7th, 14th, 21st, 28th, we're all booked up.
Right. We're not booked on Father's Day weekend, which is June 14th weekend.
Yeah, we're booked on for June 14th. 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th.
We're not booked on the 14th, are we?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Wardell, Missouri.
You didn't
Where?
get the email.
Wardell.
You didn't get the email?
Uh-uh.
You know why? No, I might not have your email address. I don't know. I was
probably
asking,
did.
do you know why?
No. I mean,
Well, I mean, if you would have known why, then maybe you would have addressed the problem of not knowing when you were booked.
well, I forgot about the 14th.
Uh-huh.
Where?
Memory
Yeah.
slipping.
But
June is almost every weekend.
every
except the
weekend
first one.
then. Okay. So, well, all right.
And then July is back
30th.
to, I think, 2 weekends. Unless
Really?
something else comes up.
Okay.
So, yeah. I don't know.
September the 4th through the 8th. We cannot be booked anywhere.
4th through the 8th.
It was September.
Okay.
In September.
Got you.
We're
That's
going
Florida.
to Florida.
Nobody told me.
Yes, we did.
You've already
When
been
did
told.
you tell me?
Last weekend you were told.
They're lying to you people. They ain't told me nothing.
He was told.
I don't believe it.
We've talked about this.
I'm right.
We talked about riding down the road last weekend.
I don't recall last weekend. In certain parts. I was still had pneumonia.
for Saturday? You had pneumonia Saturday?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you survive?
Grace.
Hmm?
Grace.
Did you see that car? Did you see that car that was parked on the other side of the buses last Saturday?
I saw a car parked over there. I know when I went outside one time, and I think somebody was stealing the battery out of it. They were shaking the front of that car.
I mean, that car was raking. The one that I saw was just
Yeah.
rotating back and
That's
forth.
what I'm saying. I think somebody is that or they're trying to take the wheels off of
I
it.
thought something was
Need
going
more
on.
jacks when that happens.
See, y'all should have been more like me inside talking to this Tyler guy about how big he was.
Yeah, Tyler.
Yeah, wasn't no
Texas. I don't know, Tim. All I know is dude's big. And from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
From Atlanta. Works out of Atlanta.
Works out of Atlanta.
Yes.
That's not, that's Tyson.
Whoever he was, the big dude. That tossed him like a bag of grapes. Tyler or Tim or Tiffany.
Tyson.
Tyson. Yes. While y'all were outside watching people steal batteries, I was in there soaking up knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Call Bruno if you know what he was there.
Who was there?
Bruno.
Bruno Santino. Because
They're paying me to spy.
who is?
I'm not gonna say. I can't say. I've said too much. I know you're watching.
This episode of After Dark's been brought to you by FOS.
I promise you. FOS.
Hmm?
Absolutely.
Full of shit.
Oh,
I mean, come
I
on.
mean, I don't know.
How you not know what that meant?
Because I'm not part of this whole Gen Z, Alpha, Beta,
said you were.
fantastic. I'm Gen X.
So am I.
We were so badass, we used to eat ice cream out of toilet paper rolls. We were Gen X.
It's called push-ups. No,
Where'd
it wasn't.
Alan go?
Oh, it
Oh,
wasn't
he went
orange
outside
sherbet.
to talk on the phone.
That was it.
In a toilet paper roll.
You on the phone?
Hold on a
somebody?
second. This is a good experiment. Listen, play along. We're doing a survey. Alan,
Tigger.
without being too intrusive, we're doing a little survey back here.
Survey says
I'm going
One
to ask.
more for
I'm
the
going
bad
to ask
guys.
you a question real quick. And how old are you? Without being too intrusive, just give me an age group.
30s.
30s. All right. Let me ask you a question. Would you eat ice cream out of a toilet paper roll?
Why would you?
Would you eat ice cream being put and distributed
Would you
out of
go?
a toilet?
Oh, are you talking about the push pop?
I didn't ask that because I'm not looking at names.
He's like, ah,
Because
damn it, Alan ain't as dumb as I thought.
the push pops are different.
How are they different?
Because man, they're freaking great. Orange sherbet
It's
is fire.
definitely it's raspberry sherbet's pretty
But-
good. Schwann's man used to bring me out those raspberry ones. Oh my God.
But see, when you're a child
Yes, it's
and
one,
and your grandparent says, "Hey, we're at the store. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
get whatever you want."
Popsicles.
Freaking, you're gonna go over there and
That's
you're gonna
right,
get one of the push
like
pops because
Great
it was
marketing. Great marketing.
exactly. Even though I didn't think about it being in a
I didn't know
daggum.
this is going to be an hour
toilet
long
paper roll.
conversation with him, but I never asked.
Well, some people have to talk beside you, Tiger.
That's
And
right.
and so yeah, I didn't realize it was a toilet
He's
paper
still
roll
going.
until I got older.
It's
He
the
made
best
us
thing they ever did
0.5
with a
minutes.
toilet paper roll.
It was,
Somebody's probably like, we can use this. Man, let's throw this away.
and as long as it doesn't smell like
Let's
lavender,
milk the goat and freeze it.
I like it.
Oh, wait, Paul, how we going to get that here? Put this hay bale stick.
No, they just knew how simple we were back then. Like, oh, we can be entertained by this. Toilet paper, but ice cream with toilet paper.
What
And
can
one
I-
day they're going to look back with nostalgia because that was a great thing, man.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, because I used to think every time, what can I do with this? You just had to look at, what can I do with this?
Well, if you wrap paper around it,
And
stick
put
it
a
in
little
the
bit of
bathroom,
Put a little bit of firecracker powder in it. Kablooey! There goes all kinds of mailboxes. I had every kid in the neighborhood eat.
Why are you so violent?
I'm not violent. It was just fun. It was just fun.
Do you know where Daniel-san is?
Oi, no.
No, Mr. Miyagi. I do not.
You're Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, definitely so.
He is,
Like
ain't
Mr. Miyagi's long lost half Asian.
Look at yourself in the
cousin.
camera.
He's full on Mr.
Yeah,
Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi. Look at yourself. Look at yourself in the
Yeah,
camera.
like you're half.
Look.
You're having half.
If his
He's
look,
full blown.
his eyes aren't that wide. Look, compare him. Look, he's buzzing. Look.
See, like you're the American who went, like who was stationed over there and then married one of the people from that island, and then you had a child, and then boom, here we go. But he's like full on, like he grew up in Japan. Like
I'm going 100%.
Like, all right, he's
wrong.
rocking all of
I'm going 100%.
Oi, this is
Oi.
Michelob Ultra tasting different.
Speak English, damn son.
Michelob Ultra be spitting in cup.
Okay.
Wise man say, man who's spitting cup don't spit in drawer.
Oh, did you see that they're coming out with a new Karate Kid?
Yes.
It's already
What's his
out.
name?
Everybody
Is
says,
it out? No crap.
Oi, Daniel-san. This Daniel-san want to be just,
I
otherwise.
didn't believe it was already out.
The one with Jackie Chan?
And Jackie Chan and what was Ralph
Ralph
Macchio.
Macchio. It's coming out.
It's not out yet.
No, it's coming
See?
It's already out. It was out last weekend.
Did it come out last
Go
week?
watch it.
Mm.
Google it.
I
Got
got
on
you.
my-
I got you, brother.
I got it on my phone if you want to watch it.
I believe his song before I believe yours.
Yeah, different Karate Kid movie on this film.
Just the app.
We want to bet that I have this movie on my phone.
Karate Kid Legends.
Yes.
What's
The
it called?
name of it?
Coming soon. Release date May 30th, 2025.
Okay. What do you want to bet that I have this movie on my phone right now?
First
Now
of
you
all,
can watch the
Let's stop
whole
with the whole ignorant stuff.
whole movie.
Whose
I
key
mean,
stream
that's
is
something you
stronger?
should say live on air.
If you say that, you're incriminating yourself, bro. So okay, you're right. It came out already.
Nothing we should say live on air.
You're fantastic.
I'm just saying.
Hey, he won. All right, let's go to the next subject.
Y'all are stupid. What you want to bet?
Are we on?
What you gonna bet?
Why would you
Tiger
give the
bets
enemy?
3 gummies.
I don't want
I'm
3
not doing
gummies.
more than that.
You lose.
No,
You.
Tiger says he will eat 3 gummies if that is on your phone.
Oh, okay. All right. hold
Don't worry, I'm advocating for you. 5%, buddy. 5%.
Residuals.
That's what we're doing. Residuals.
I went to see the new Final Destination last night.
How was it?
What I saw was good.
What you saw.
Dude.
What I saw was good. Yeah, I fell asleep.
Why do you even bother?
Different place for me to sleep, man.
I did that
don't
at Tim
know.
McGraw concert one night.
I gotta say, going and giving those books to Keith and Mrs. Kathy the other night was the best thing.
I think she said she was already like halfway through it
I don't doubt that.
Were you there?
She
tonight?
reads like
Were
crazy.
you there tonight?
tonight. No.
Oh, shit.
No, Miss Kathy will read that whole book in a couple of days.
Yep.
She wants to know who that was, and it's so bad.
Yeah.
The person behind the tree.
It has to say Karate Kid Legends.
It says it. This is a very extended trailer
Exactly.
for anybody who may be watching on social media. Yeah, this is a great trailer. As a matter of fact, it's so great it starts off like a real movie. And I'm impressed by that. I think it's impressive. But these trailers are being done like this.
Right.
That means turn it off.
Yeah, even with like the Columbus, I think
Turn
it's
it
great.
off.
These extended trailers are awesome. Like, I think they're
Turn
awesome.
it off. Everybody applaud him. He won.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs 3 gummies.
Just shocked to be this ignorant.
Hmm?
Not. Look at you squinting.
Or no, so next week. So next Friday I have to work at the theater. So I will be there next Friday night.
Oh, fantastic.
So Lilo and Stitch, the new live
Ready
action
for
Lilo
it.
and Stitch
I'm
comes
ready
out
for it.
next Friday.
Yep.
The new Mission Impossible comes out.
Not ready for it.
And then Keith is going to have the new rodeo, the last rodeo, I think is what it's called.
I
Keith
gotta
is bringing
see
it in too, and then we'll have
Because it's from
our
Angel Studios.
what
Yeah,
else
I
will
saw
still be
the
there?
preview.
Final Destination will be there.
What?
again.
What? Now you said the one about the bull riding.
Yes, the
I wanna
last
see
rodeo.
that.
That's with
It's go-
Neil McDonald.
Neil McDonald.
Yeah.
Oh, I get free tickets to that.
Why? Because you're wearing a cowboy hat now.
Why? I don't know why. Too. How do you get free tickets to it?
I mean, I get
You
Because
were
I'm
at
on-
Angel Studios.
On the Angel Studios app?
Boom.
I gotta open up my app. But yeah.
So, boo, 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 boo.
Yeah, but I don't
Hey.
think it counts for every
But I'm the
movie
Howard.
theater.
Yeah, it's
Right.
theater is the one. That
look. You come in, then
Malcolm's does though.
you can get all the popcorn you want.
Hey, boo, boo, boo.
Because you'll
Well, I
be
mean,
there.
no.
Because you'll be there.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You come in, you
As
pay for
long
the
as you
popcorn,
pay
you can
for
get the
Get the
as
big
long
one,
as you
get
pay
all
for it, you can
want.
get it.
Don't tell him that.
As long as he pays for it, I don't care.
Oh, he already knows. He'll be like, shit. I'm about to show y'all today.
And they're-
I'll be like, y'all gonna take that off.
Because
Tired of
I
this.
want to see
they'll
the
have
little
to-
Stitch.
they'll have to make
I'm
a lot
on-
of they'll have to make a
my
lot of
kid
popcorn
go?
next season there. They'll
What's
have
he doing?
standing
In there.
Yeah.
in there.
I'm ready to see
In
the
yonder
little
way.
Stitch.
I am too.
Oh, that's really good.
Has anybody
is it
seen
now?
the Minecraft?
Next Friday.
Hmm?
Have you seen the Minecraft movie?
No.
I'm
Ain't
ready,
in
I'm ready to
Minecraft.
see Superman.
You know what? That's gonna be interesting.
I'm not a fan of the Superman costume.
I'm not a fan of Superman.
I don't think it's just
Batman's
good.
much
Who
better.
is it? James Cavill? Is that who's been?
Oh my
What's
god,
his
I don't
name?
even know you.
What's
Sorry,
wrong with you, man?
James Cavill.
What's his name?
Superman?
He fell
Yes.
on his head earlier.
David
folks.
Cornsweat.
No. I'm talking about the one that's
Did you
been
see
Superman.
Corn Sweat?
Henry Cavill.
Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Cavill.
Yeah. Who's James?
Gunn, the director
I
of Superman.
put them together.
what are you doing?
My bad. My
But I'm the
apologies.
Howard.
This is why you didn't get me and Keith's conversation the other night. You couldn't follow it.
Exactly. I would. That's
This is
hey.
the
That's one of those
problem.
greenhorn moments where I sit back and I just listen.
listen. So we're over there, and I took my books over there. To
They're
Keith
talking
and to
about
Miss
sport.
Kathy, right?
Yeah.
And so then me and Keith, of course, get into the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so and that's just,
Star Wars and
yeah, we're into
other
everything. Talking about everything.
other movies.
Yeah.
Out of my
Star
element. I
Trek.
felt like you.
I'm
So it was
never
like,
around.
oh my God, this is.
I carry my
And
element
Alan's
with
just
me.
over there just lost. Like, how do they even know all this shit?
I'm trying to decide which conversation I want to be in. If I want to be in Jennifer and Miss Kathy's, or if I want to be in y'all's,
Yeah.
or if I want to go talk to one of the Badura Center residents. I'm just trying to figure it out.
I got to call her, by the way.
You do.
I got to call her.
They're waiting.
I'll call her Monday.
They're waiting.
I'm glad you said that because I forgot all about it. I got to call her.
I have done the groundwork.
I will call her and talk to her. What'd you say to her?
But I'm the Howard. But I'm the Howard.
She, the
Huh?
one, the lady that I talked to,
I'm the Howard.
wasn't. She's not over anything, but she's.
Oh, I get it.
But I just told her I was like,
Just so you don't know.
I'll give the numbers to
Just say you don't
to
know.
him, and then he can call. And she was like, they'll be super excited about it. Like, they'll want to do it. I was like, all right.
That's probably good.
You evaded
So,
the
I'll
entire
wait to
question
call and go,
in that
hey.
story.
This is
You know that?
so
you know what you did, didn't you?
wrestling.
You just worked him.
Who?
You.
Worked who?
He asked you the original question. Who was it? You went 180 miles around with your pathetic ass story and still never answered the question.
I did answer the
Yes,
question.
was
he
it?
did.
I did answer.
Who is it?
It's the lady who was sitting there. It's the one he talked to that night. She was sitting on her booth.
Okay, but who
She's one of
is
the.
it?
She's one of the volunteers that works
Who
at
is
the
it is the
Center.
question.
Her name is Diane or something like that. I have to look at my message because he sent me all the information.
See, he's asking you a question you already knew the answer to. So he just worked you.
Well, there's a lot of working going on in the room.
Man.
No, because he talked to the lady there, and I want to know
Yeah.
exactly what you said to her.
Yeah.
And
That
what'd
way,
you
when
say?
I go approach this lady, I know that that conversation took place and what was said there, so I know what to approach.
So she,
Okay,
I
that's the
told
question.
her, what I told her was there's a few different ways that, like, you go about doing shows and whatnot as far as payment or whatever. I said, but they can talk and figure that whole thing out. And I said,
that place is no good money.
yeah, I said now if we get in there, I said this may be something that we can do like once a month or every 2 months, something like that. You know, just to have another place to run. And
Yeah.
it's been 3 years since the Badura Center had a wrestling show,
It's
so
been a minute.
you know,
And I wouldn't mind it.
yeah. I mean, I think it'd be great, and she was
$2
up for it too because they take
I'll
some
give
of
you
the
$100
residents
right
to.
now if I could shave your head.
No, we're not going back to those days. I don't want to look like you.
He would have done it.
But like they take residents
Ball.
to Memphis wrestling,
Yeah.
and then to the bigger shows if they come around to Memphis or whatnot.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll talk to
whole
him
new
today.
gimmick.
But I told her I was like, we start doing this down here. Y'all don't have to go to Memphis anymore.
I'm telling you, I'm fixing
So-
to make you some money if you'll just
So
listen.
yeah, no, here we go.
Whole new gimmick. You shave your head bald.
No,
Listen now.
I've got pictures of what that looks like.
You're
You're
now.
not listening. You don't work around. You work around here as Alan Pookamp. Make you $5 here and there. Or you go to a little bit outside your area as 2 Count Fester.
We already had that idea, Alan. Thank you.
You know how
10%.
many?
I'm
You
good.
know how
Let's
many?
go. Residual stay. I'll take them.
I want 15. I just brought it up.
Mhm.
He's
Don't get
backstoring
nothing.
it.
Yeah,
You'll do nothing.
but the thing
I'll
with
work
you
it
bringing it
cheaper.
up is you're about 4 years
Too
behind.
late.
Dude, I've only known you for a
Too
year.
late. You should have missed
No.
it last year then.
You know me for how long has Bluff
2
been
years,
running?
maybe.
When did I start coming to Bluff?
Well, yeah, no, you didn't bluff.
3
You,
years.
you haven't been
Well, no, I
important.
met him at
Listen,
Bluff though.
You're not listening to me.
Oh, bluff.
You,
No, no, no.
you Gen Z alpha.
2 years. It was about half a
These
year.
Gen Z alpha. But I've only known him for a year and a half, maybe. He's claiming, well, no, you knew me before then. No, bro. If you were important, I would have known you back
You
then.
just called me bro.
I
don't know how
didn't
I feel
think
about that.
I didn't think you were important until a year and a half ago. That's why I remembered you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and does that clarify
Thank
stuff?
you.
like-
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Hard.
this is what part where you say bullshit. Bullshit, man.
At the him thinking
Bullshit.
him coming to the realization that I am important. That's
Well, that's what
No,
he
it ain't got anything about the importance. It's about just knowing you.
know it, right?
All right, now,
You ain't important.
I'm going to solidify. I'm going to solidify my point of view.
and my legs are cut off at the knees once again.
My
but
point
you
of
ain't
view
that
can
big
be
of a man.
proven. I've got,
I was talking about from Brody though.
I've got a dude
I
sitting
was
next
talking
to
about
me,
the
right? He asks me every other day, "Do you know this person? Do you know this person? Do you know this
Who
person?"
does?
You idiot. I'm like, well, their face name looks familiar or their name sounds familiar. And I finally have to break it down to him. And I say, listen, dude, stop asking me if I know these people. And he says, why? I said, because I don't remember anybody that's not important to me. They may know me. They may know of me. They may think they know me. But if I don't know your name when I see you, dude, you ain't been shit to me my entire life.
There was ever a trophy for King of Bullshit.
Yeah.
Have I not
The
told you
straight
that?
King of Bullshit.
Time out. Time
This
out.
right here would
Now-
have it would literally be carved out of tiger.
Time out.
That would be the thing.
Look him in the eye and ask him if I've not told him that.
Have you not told him that every day?
He has told me nothing.
I never told you. You look. Look at it. I've never
Well,
told
he's tore
you.
up and not even blinking. That's a fact.
He's
He
not.
said you call him every day, saying, "Do you know so and so?
Do you know? Do you? Do you?
Do you know so and so?
And then I
Well,
said,
do you?
and then I said, see, he's still asking,
Do you?
but I'm the house.
I don't. He was trying to talk that bullshit before anybody ever got high, drunk,
Oh, he's been on this trip.
buzzed, or anything.
That's
He
his
was.
thing.
I mean, he was his way on the way here.
Oh,
You know, he was
geez.
like,
It's a new thing.
You know what you do?
you know how he does. You know how he repeats this
Oh
when
yeah.
he gets.
Yeah, absolutely. Over and over.
Yeah.
That's because nobody's getting it.
Nobody's listening to him.
Nobody here. Let me tell the story again.
When you kind of turn and make out like you're paying attention to him, he'll start back over.
That's right. The story starts again, right?
I can't confirm nor deny anything.
He pleaded the
This
fifth on that
game, they can't confirm nor deny.
one. But yes, anyway, she said that she would know that she
Okay.
would tell him.
All right, I'll
So-
talk to her Monday then.
So
I'll call away Monday because I'd like to wrestle there.
I told her, I said the last time that I was in that building was when this happened.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
Well,
she
it
was
was.
like, oh, really? I said, yeah, it was the first place that I ever refereed at. The first building I ever refereed in 6 years ago. And I said, so I had that one show there, and then the next show that I worked there was 3 years ago.
And snap.
And before the show even started, boom, broke my arm.
Learned value
So-
lesson that day.
Yeah.
You talking about the time you were dumb?
Now that's
He one of them.
now I kind of know a little bit more about how to work and how I should do things and take
Yeah,
things.
that's an important lesson.
So, yeah.
That was an important lesson.
Yeah, I learned that day.
Look, you're always learning.
I want to know what Tiger would have said if he would have been around whenever I was getting kicked in the face by you when that was going on.
I'd have to understand the context, bro. You got to understand.
Look, I told
I'm
this
not
dude.
one of those
Look,
hypothetical
wait.
answers. Give me the
I told
context.
I told him.
That was funny as shit. You can kiss it, my muzzle. Fucking is that.
Bing, I know.
Hey.
Hey, focus.
Because Grasshopper over there didn't. I kept telling Alan, don't lean into it, I got you. And what's the first thing he does?
Lean into it.
I just want to make sure you hit me. I hit you.
Right square in the side of the head.
Well,
And not only did he not learn the lesson the first time,
Oh, it took
he
him a
didn't
few
learn
more.
it the second time either.
There's some
It
building
took,
on my
it took
drink.
3 times
3 strikes and
to
you're
put
out.
my
Yeah,
footprint
yeah.
on his face.
Yeah. Me to finally
All 3
understand.
times.
Oh,
His grandma
Don't
was so his
lean
grandma was
in-
mad. That
yes, she was.
She was hot
Yes, she was.
because it was literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do they still do bounties? Be honest. Be honest.
Well,
In the back, do they still? You ain't even got to mention the engine. We could be in the back of a Chevy Nova. Do they still do bounties?
no,
No.
No shit.
no, no. There's no reason to.
What year are you
None of
living
them understand that, anyways.
It's like you said earlier.
They kinda
it's not
died
them
off, like-
times anymore. It's
That
all
kind of
over.
died off like 20 something years
Yeah.
ago.
Hey, no, Tiger, where you been?
Once lawsuits became a thing, you can forget about that.
Yeah.
They ain't none of that.
Somebody,
And I would not confirm.
Anybody know
even
Chris
if it was.
Frazier?
Everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Send me his email. I need to mail him a apology. I'm trying to be politically correct.
I don't know his email address. I
Yeah,
know him. I
It's
mean,
not
I
the
don't,
thing I have on him.
I don't know how to get. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to get in touch with him or nothing like that. I mean,
Him and Ripley.
why don't you call Bruno? Bruno probably knows how to get in touch with him.
Him and
Probably
Ripley
does.
were tag team. We were in Coldwater. And this promoter's dude was getting tapped by old Chris Frazier.
I don't want to know.
He comes
That's not
back, he
visual I
says-
I don't think he means that.
He comes to me and my tag
What'd he
team
say?
partner, who is by far the greatest wrestler and wrestling mind that I've ever seen in my life. He says, I got $500 for you if you break Chris Frazier. Okay. So
Break him how?
Just break him.
Break him how?
Yeah, well,
Break something.
Are you gonna break a
Like
bone?
bone? What are you
Or I
doing?
mean, what do you break?
Break-
Are you
What do
gonna
you
let
break?
me tell the
you break
story?
his spirit?
Well, I mean, what are we breaking?
We're me and Fred are working Ripley and Chris Frazier.
Uh huh.
So
Tennessee or Mississippi?
in Coldwater,
You said
What?
Ripley.
Woo.
You said Ripley.
Ripley
So I'm
was
thinking
his
pounds.
working name. So I back Rip up in the corner. I said, "I'm thinking to tie you up, stay." Tie him up. Fred grabs Chris, German suplex. I come off the second rope, knees straight to the collarbone. Snap. Ooh, that's what it sounds like that. This motherfucker went paralytic, boy. This individual became paralytic. And he started shaking and trying to get a can of land. Did they hit his artery?
See, I'm a professional. I would never hurt anybody intentionally.
$500, yeah, you would,
No, I
buddy.
would not.
Back
Would
in the
never.
day, you would.
Would never do it.
They don't do that anymore.
Would
That's
never
what
do
I'm
it.
talking
There's
about.
no point in doing it.
Yes, there is. He
Oh.
knew not to tap that.
You know what you do?
He knew not to tap that promoter's old lady.
Promoter should have handled that.
He did.
There's another way to handle it.
He didn't handle it with you. I mean,
Dang it, boy.
oh, you weren't here when he passed out a while ago from it.
Gotta chill out on that freaking
No,
dip
no.
spit, dude.
He's got pausania or some shit.
Paul's needing it.
Yeah.
You get coughing too hard because of pneumonia, you'll pass right out. He already passed out once.
That's what I'm saying.
Matter of fact, I'm clipping that and putting it all
They
on
said for
Facebook.
30.
You're clipping that, putting that on Facebook.
They
huh?
said for 30 seconds, and I was halfway through the drink. That's longer than 30 seconds.
3 hours. He thought he had to look at his.
I really did, because I didn't know what freaking planet I was on.
You know how long it was out.
Oh,
true.
no.
Did you go into nurse mode or you just?
No, you sat here and watched.
Apparently, I wasn't out long enough for anybody to be concerned.
As long as he didn't turn blue, we were good. So we were just waiting. Brody was active. He was like, "Pop, pop, here you go. Come on, buddy.
I mean, he
Bum, bum, bum. You're a
had
trooper."
his back like 2 times and
Yeah, he was back
right
away.
back.
So that's longer than 30 seconds.
We didn't keep time or anything.
I mean,
like
we
that.
weren't. I mean,
It's not like we were. Let's see.
I mean, we were keeping a little bit of track of it,
we were
but
just
you
waiting
know,
to see if you turn blue.
if
we
you,
were gonna
I
call
mean,
somebody.
if you were going to come back, then we weren't going to call 911. But
But
I mean,
we were like, oh,
I mean,
now we- now
another
we get time.
another 2 or 3 minutes, we might have called. But I mean,
That's love. All I'm charging him is residuals and 5%.
Well, I'll be honest with you. We
And
probably would've called
I'd
him
take
'cause
bullets for
we might
everybody,
not
but I
have
mean, you know.
Well, if
We
we'd
would've
called
waited till
them,
you were
there's no
officially
guarantee
brain
they would've
dead.
helped you, buddy.
But let me tell you something about me, but it's going to take longer than 4.5 minutes for my brain to go dead. We're talking at least 3 days. So, whatever. They could have brought me back.
Is that just because it's so active, or it's got so much information
Bullshit
in
in
it where
it.
it's
Yeah.
it's got a long time
Bullshit
before
in
it winds down? Like
Whatever.
It takes so long for that fertilizer to
it
process.
gets set, it goes into rest mode like
There's a
PS5.
fertilizer up here. He's got up there. That's a process. It takes a minute for it to truly break down.
I've already thought 3 minutes into what he just said.
You know, there's
no, you have not.
I knew you'd say that.
his angel of the Lord is sitting right there going,
And I knew he'd say
We're
that.
good. We're good.
No.
But I'm
Not on a part of it.
So now he's psychic,
No,
No.
I'm just that
time
far.
traveler,
Full of.
time traveler, time traveler Tiger. So how the Bengals gonna do this year?
They're going to win the Super Bowl.
So he says that every year. So
Dude, what? No, you didn't. Just say
Hopefully.
he's
that.
just playing the odds now. Like,
Hopefully.
1 year, if I keep saying it wrong,
By the
Actually,
grace of God, I'll
it's
see
gotta
that one
happen,
time.
you play Madden, you will. Play on easy mode, but you got it. Do it.
I've done that.
How many times have y'all been in the
Please
Super
say
Bowl?
Several.
From 1980 till now.
On Madden.
No.
We ain't lost
And
the
Madden
Super Bowl
every
yet.
year. We're undefeated.
That's what I'm saying.
We ain't lost the Super Bowl yet.
Not on Madden, no.
Nope.
But I'm just saying.
You know why? Because if I was the head coach of the real team, they would have already won 7.
It's going to be like, how many winless seasons do you think?
All right, folks, I hope you've listened the whole
How
time
many
through.
winless seasons?
Because
do
I'm
you think
about
we
to
would've
prove
had
my point
the
again.
Tigers
Ask
coaching?
them what representative got them the most money wrestling in this area. Me. I've already told. I'm 3 minutes in the future.
That's a 45-minute ago conversation. He's just saying he's 3 minutes into the future. It's so much living on Tulsa time.
Living on Tulsa
All right,
time.
who opened the karaoke
There
machine?
you go. See?
Living on Tulsa time.
And you're going to do what? You're going to send this watch back to you.
Yeah.
Dude, I took a gummy.
Nice, dude.
I took a gummy.
I took it.
I do like Surfer Brody.
I took
Surfer
it.
Brody and the cowboy hat.
Ooh, look at the pretty
That's the best
colors.
kind.
Dude,
You see
What's the
pretty
problem?
Colors too, those pretty color.
yeah, I see it.
Speaking of which,
Rainbows.
if you go back to the theater on Monday night, you better have that guy's hat because he's not gonna forget it.
I'm not going on Monday.
I wouldn't go till Tuesday.
I'm not going on Monday.
Better deal on Tuesday.
Go on Monday where?
Like 2 for 1, right?
Theater. I probably won't.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep for 5 days.
What's Monday?
Nothing. I was just telling him.
You gonna be a
Back up
what?
there Monday.
Sleep for
You
5
better not
days.
forget that guy.
You'll be asleep for 5
I
days?
won't be able to
He'll
sleep
want
for 4 or 5
And
days.
he'll ask until he gets it. He's
Bullshit.
asked me for a work
Bullshit.
shirt.
Every day,
several times
every
whenever I
every
went in.
Sunday, you wake up
Sorry, don't have it.
and
If he goes
you
in there without
are
it on, he won't
out.
bother him.
Exactly.
No, but then he'll.
you don't even get up really.
No.
That's how he.
You might get up and go take a morning piss or something and come
Well,
back and you're right back to sleep.
Yep. Can't argue that.
And then Tuesday you call me and say, "Hey,
Mother. Why did you give me a
yeah,
gummy?
yeah,
You and them stupid gummies.
give them gummies." Yeah. Yeah, but it ain't me and them stupid gummies.
Yes, it is.
No,
You
it's
encouraged
not.
me to get them.
No.
Yes, sir.